Increase the reach of our standard tire brush to safely clean both tires and wheels with the SONNY'S Poodle Brush. A variation on our legendary tire brush, the Poodle Brush features an alternating 12-inch and 6-inch brush design that cleans both tires and wheels safely and effectively. The unit includes UHMW guide rails on the entrance and exit of the brush to eliminate wheel damage and prevent premature wear. SONNY'S Smart Design includes hydraulic hose mounts to eliminate chafing on hoses and taped base bearings for low maintenance and smooth operation. Another great innovation for cleaning wheels, SONNY'S Poodle Brush is available as a retrofit kit to extend the performance of an existing SONNY'S tire brush. Safe, reliable, high-performance vehicle wash technology. Visit sonnysdirect.com for details. Stay tuned for an in-depth overview of this product with Anthony Analetto, Chief Operations Officer for SONNY'S, the car wash factory.
Welcome to SONNY'S, the car wash factory. We're going to take a few minutes to talk about one very important piece of equipment in every car wash tunnel, and that's our Poodle Brush. It's the Poodle Brush because it was a tire brush, and then we're trying to get a little bit more cleaning out of our tire brush. And the Poodle comes from the cut and the shape of the cloth. We've actually changed the tire brush from being 8 inches and round all the way through one size to 6 inches by 12 inches, and then staggering every 4 inches. What this does, it allows us not only to clean the white wall and the black wall for the tire, for the cleaning of the white wall and dressing of the tire shine, it also allows this material here to reach into the wheel and help to agitate and loosen up the dirt that's on the wheel, on the brake dust inside the rim, and it makes it very effective for the cleaning process of the wheels themselves. The tire brush is designed with a solid frame, UHMW guide rails on the entrance and in front of the bearings and motors. It's got all the same bearings all the way around for easy maintenance. Every bearing is exactly the same size, so you can have a couple bearings in stock and you can replace either your shaft bearings or your pivot bearings. They comes with an optional retract system, so you can retract the brush. If you have a custom car that's got wheels or something you're afraid of damaging or having a problem with, you can retract it out of the way. But it also comes with the standard shock absorber, which is what we use to create the tension. And the tension is very gentle. It's just enough pressure to keep it on the wheel. It's the rotation of the brush, the RPMs of the brush, and the quality of the wheel cleaning detergents that give you the results. You don't need a lot of pressure on this here to squeeze the tire and cause any problems with tracking. Just a light amount of pressure to keep it on the wheel as it goes by. One of the items you see here added on here is something that we brought back just about a year or two ago, and we call it the Tvg Sfb 18. It's a small rocker brush that mounts right to the cross beam of the tire brush. You can put one or you can put two on the unit. They're able to go one on the other end of it for high volumes and really extra cleaning. This one here is outfitted with bristle, and the tire brushes bristle. This piece here we put bristle back on because in this area we've got the car so lubricated and foamed up from our detergents and our alkaline low pH that we can have the car very well lubricated that this won't hurt. We can also do it in cloth and we can do it in Neoglide. It works just as well, but we believe that the bristle gets inside the wheels and up against the rocker panels where the car is probably the dirtiest with the best cleaning property there is. This was always one of the best cleaners. As people stopped lubricating or changed their soaps and detergents, it left marks on them. And you can look real closely, we've got the ends flagged. And this is what a process that they do that almost pre-wears out the bristle, but makes it very soft. We've done it on both the long hairs of the Poodle Brush and the bristle, so it's very soft on the finish of the car. And it won't mark a car, it won't scratch a car, but it will clean like you've never seen clean down there before. And this is one of the dirtiest parts of the car. That's why we've got this extra cleaning power down here. Okay. This tire brush can be bought as a freestanding piece, bolted right to the concrete, anywhere in the tunnel, in a touchless tunnel, or in an area at the very beginning. This one here happens to be mounted on a foundation frame, where we've actually got a cross beam mounted in the mitter that mounts the tire brush right to it. It certainly speeds up the installation. It helps to run some of the hoses and do some of the plumbing, and makes it a very nice, clean and neat installation to do it on the foundation frame. We've got some support equipment in the back that run this, hydraulics, retracts. You want to take a walk in the back room, I'll show you where that is. All right, in the back room, we're going to look at some support equipment for the tire brush / Poodle Brush / Ninja Brush. If it was just a tire brush or any one of those combinations by themselves, it would just be a 5 horsepower single flow power pack. But on this one here we just talked about, we have the TBG rocker brush on there. And for that there, we need its own flow control valve. It runs at a different speed, different RPM than the tire brush. So we've upgraded the motor to a 7.5 horsepower pump. We've got 2 flow controls, just like we did the wraparound. One of them is running the tire brushes in series, means we leave here, we leave the tire brush one, go out into one tire brush motor, out of that motor across into the other tire brush motor on the other side, and then back out to the return line. And the same thing for the rocker brush. We go from here to one rocker brush, out to the other rocker brush, and then back home again, and that makes sure that they're running at the same speed. So both sides are spinning at the same RPMs, we only have to make one adjustment in the back. And that's our support equipment for that piece of equipment or combination thereof. Okay, we'll take a look now at the air system for the retract as one of the optional items for the tire brush. The other part of the support equipment for the tire brush or the Poodle Brush or Ninja Brush is a retract. We saw this one had it mounted to it. It's an optional feature for the unit, and basically it comes with a solenoid valve, an air regulator, and if not on a manifold, a small FRL. And basically it's plumbed to fire air just to the one side of the cylinder and use it to retract the brush in case we have a vehicle that's got some damage to it or some specialty wheels or problems that they don't want anything touching. You'd fire the button at the front of your computer system on your car wash, and it would automatically activate the retract so that the tire brush didn't touch the car on the way through. And that's a nice feature to have. Not a lot of money, but it's very important to be able to do that to satisfy your customers. I would recommend the retract on every one you buy.